Coming up on Mountain News this morning, families of 2 fallen police officers from our region are presented with awards meant to honor their bravery and sacrifice. And a group of bikers get ready to take to the streets in Bell County to support a police officer who continues to recover from severe injuries he got back in April.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, 5:35 here on your Friday. I'm Dakota Makris. Good morning. Let's take it over to Brandon for a look at that forecast this morning. And again, Brandon, I don't know, is there some fog out there?
Not really.
Okay,
no.
good.
Nope.
I couldn't decide.
A few clouds, but not really a whole. There is some fog out there, but not enough to really write home about this morning. So let's take you up to the London Corbin Airport, and you'll see there not a whole lot of fog over that way. No real visibility issues. We're going to continue to see temperatures very mild though this morning. 64 over that way to start the day. Pressure at 30.06. So dry for the moment means the higher the pressure, the drier it is. But once we start getting into those 29s and 28s, then we're going to see those rains start to move in there. Again, 60s across most of the regions, some 50s down toward Middlesboro, Clintwood, Grundy down to 59 now. Manchester, Jacksboro, and everybody else is in the 60s this morning. So again, we're keeping an eye out. Statewide, 70 in Nashville this morning, region-wide, I guess. 62 across the river in Cincinnati, 69 in Paducah, 63 in Knoxville, 59 rather than the Tri-Cities, and 56 in Charleston. First Alert Weather app, it's going to be a handy tool to have today to help us track this rain, and you'll be able to see that we're going to stay cloudy for a little while. Chances for rain start to pick up later today, and scattered showers and storms will be around throughout the afternoon. Scattered is the key word to remember, not an all-day washout by any means. We'll get close to 80 for a daytime high. Dakota?
All right, Brennan, thank you. Kentucky State Police needs help in a missing persons case. KSP Post 9 in Pikeville says 40-year-old Tiffany Tackett was last seen on April 29th in the Beaver community of Floyd County. Troopers say they were contacted about the case on Tuesday. Tackett is 5'3" and 120 pounds with brown hair and green eyes. If you have any information about where she may be, you are asked to contact KSP Post 9 at 606-433-7711. The families of 2 fallen London police officers were presented with Medals of Valor for National Police Week. Well, the widow of son of Lieutenant Travis Hurley were presented with the Medal of Valor after Lieutenant Hurley died in January of 2022. The widow and mother of Sergeant Logan Medlock was also presented with the Medal of Valor. Police say Medlock was hit by a drunk driver last October. The Medal of Valor is the highest honor that can be given to an officer for the heroism in the line of duty under dangerous situations. And later this month in Monticello, bikers are coming together for a benefit ride dedicated to Monticello police officer Jeremy Thompson. He was seriously injured back in April when another driver pulled out in front of him while he was on his motorcycle in London. He is improving, but still has a long journey to recovery. The ride starts at the downtown farmers market at 9 a.m. on May 27th and will be a $25 per bike to participate. Well, we are getting our first look at a permanent COVID memorial installed at the Capitol in Frankfort. The Lexington artist behind the piece, United We Stand, Divided We Fall, calls being chosen to create this moving piece an honor. It's a 3D representation of the state seal and is a representative of all Kentuckians. There's no word on when it will be unveiled. As COVID-19 cases decline and the COVID emergency ends, more people are paying a visit to Eastern Kentucky. In 2020 and 2021, the tourism industry in the Big Sandy region dwindled due to the pandemic. Now, officials say the number of visitors are on the increase and are nearing pre-pandemic levels. For many communities, outdoor and adventure tourism is what kept economies alive and in some cases even grew during the course of the pandemic.
In some aspects, we actually grew during that COVID time because of our outdoor adventure, and it's not just because, oh, you can look and see, oh, I have mountains, I have trails. Well, you can have it, but our committees and our attractions that help build those, they were ready for the extra people to come. They were ready with information. They were ready to have that influx of visitors.
Prestonsburg Tourism Executive Director Samantha Johnson says the growth of tourism is an effort that has required and will continue to use the collaboration of the entire region. A business just popped up in the Belfry area, but it is anything but new. Sweet Peas Produce opened the doors to its second location this week. Betty Forbes shares more about how the business is still growing 10 years after first opening.
Sweet Pea's produce is propagating in the Pond Creek community.
It's great. It's a lot less drive, and they have the best produce around and the best prices. You can't beat them. And they're good people, easy to deal with. We deal with them every year.
10 years after the business opened its doors in Pikeville, owner Barry Robinette says it has been a fruitful decade.
It's very rewarding to have the same people come back time and time again and kind of become friends, I guess.
Yeah, he talked me into this.
You won't regret it.
He and his family decided to keep things growing.
Just really kind of had a knack for it, I guess. Liked it, enjoyed it, because it's tough business. You have to like it to keep doing it.
Bringing in products from Southern suppliers that customers say are well worth the drive.
If you like produce of any kind, he has everything you could want, and it's a great quality.
So the family planted a second produce shop in the Belfry community
So are you all open every day over here?
to give a taste of their space to more people.
Yeah, he needs to go list. Get the best watermelons you ever get for him.
It means a lot to us. You know, we just live a few minutes from here, from both locations actually, and to bring something to, especially here in Belfry, I mean, they need business here instead of leaving.
Robinette says his business model is rooted in a passion for produce and love for community,
Very picky about what we sell. If I won't feed it to my kids, I won't sell it to you.
offering something sweet.
What's your favorite fruit?
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Here, we have strawberries.
Strawberries.
For every pea in your pod.
All right, thank you.
In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
You can follow the business on Facebook to keep up with the perfect produce for the season. The Robinettes currently suggest their bucket of strawberries. A book written by the coal miner's daughter that was worked on in the months prior to her death will soon be released. Loretta Lynn's new book is called A Song and a Prayer. The book was co-authored by Lynn and singer-songwriter and ordained minister Dr. Kim McLean. Lynn devotes the book to her faith and had worked all summer to complete it before she died last October at the age of 90. Lynn's daughter, Patsy Lynn Russell, says her passing made the project more special to everyone involved and that her fans would feel the same way. You can pre-order a copy now. It comes out on Tuesday, May 23rd. Country music's brightest stars came together Thursday night at the Ford Center in Frisco, Texas for the 58th Academy of Country Music Awards. The live broadcast was hosted by country music queen Dolly Parton and Garth Brooks. Lainey Wilson chalked up the most honorees with 3 awards, including Album of the Year, and the coveted Entertainer of the Year title went to Kentucky's own Chris Stapleton, who beat out artists Jason Aldean, Kane Brown, Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Carrie Underwood, and Morgan Wallen. Other top honors went to Lainey Wilson for Female Artist of the Year and Morgan Wallen for Male Artist of the Year. Well, just ahead this morning, a new character moves to Sesame Street as the show continues to celebrate diversity. We'll introduce you to him when we come back.
We might be dry for now, but that will likely not be the case all day long. I'll have the very latest on the track for those storms coming up in about 3 minutes.